Hi there, I'm Andy Serkis, and here is a scene from the new movie Luther, The Fallen Son.
Detective Superintendent Schenk. We need to know where he is.
Look, I know he's in prison.
Except he's not in prison.
Of course he's not.
I knew that we wanted to take this character of whom I'm very fond and who plays an enormous part of my life and tell a story about him in a different context against a bigger canvas with a bigger budget and telling the best story that I possibly could that respected this character and the people who followed him.
Luther is the kind of world I want to play in anyway as a director, and the sense of responsibility to that space and trust was extraordinary, and it was a gift and a gauntlet.
You promised me you could help. You know what they did to my son.
I need to stop this man. I'm still a copper.
Not anymore.
I was a big fan of the series, and I'd known Idris from before that, and I'd always wanted to work with him. But when I saw him play that role, I just thought, wow, you own this character. And just the sheer presence that he has, and it's indivisible, really. You know, being on set with Idris, you know, you don't know whether he's Luther or whether he's Idris.
Something's coming.
John, I looked you right in the eye. Because I wanted to know if you'd see it in me.
I thought it was an interesting way to begin the story, that Roby weaponizes Luther's past. A new audience doesn't need to know the specifics of what he's done. The returning audience does know some of it, but that Roby is able to take the weight of that shame and jiu-jitsu it such that Luther is helpless.
It really was about technology and the use of technology and our complete kind of willingness to abjure any responsibility. And we've given up so much power to the internet, and then you have someone like David Roby who can manipulate that and hones in on someone specific who he wants to shame because that person, John Luther, you know, thinks of himself as above everybody else because he doesn't play by the rules, but he has his own moral logic. And actually that is what David Roby hates, is the fact that, okay, it's okay for him to have his own moral logic, but I can't have mine.
Because that is who you are, isn't it? The man who knows all about people like me.
I'm fascinated by the power of our shame. And I'm fascinated that the degree of power over our freedom that shame has. People would go to war. People would go over the top because they were too embarrassed not to. It was too shameful not to. The fear of shame really is stronger than the fear of death in the right circumstances.
Let the nightmare come. Because I'm ready.